It's a neighborhood.
All right, welcome on back here to Up North at 4. We got Guy and Bill joining us now with the Rhinelander Area Food Pantry. CANtastic is back, which for starters, I feel like we haven't talked about this yet. Great name for an event.
Well, thank you.
Is that your idea?
It was not our idea.
Okay.
There's some history there.
Really?
There's a nationwide program called CANstruction, which is run more for college students to encourage them to be engineers and architects. So this is a modification of that. In that program, the cans go to the food pantry as a result of them doing their engineering.
Gotcha.
Here are the cans and the boxes as the main effort.
And it's kind of cut out the middleman then.
Yeah, all right. Let's talk food pantry, because each time you're here, the numbers impress me, right? You're helping to feed a lot of people. What are those numbers lately? How many people you're feeding these days?
17 years, we just exceeded 9 million pounds of food distributed.
9 million.
It's one of those good news, bad news stories. It's bad news that the Rhinelander area has that kind of a need, but it's good news in that the businesses and the residents and everybody have stepped up to the challenge and met it. So, so yeah, it's a busy time. Last year, I think we served 700 different families. The year before, it was 500. So we're seeing that tick up. You know, some of the benefits from CARES and stuff are dropping off, and so we're seeing that as well too. So the need is definitely there.
Yeah.
And something like CANtastic can help us to fill the shelves again. So.
Sure.
And unfortunately, I think it's one of those issues where there's always going to be a need, but CANtastic is one of those events where people can get involved, and they can do so in a very fun, very creative, very unique way. So just to rewind a little bit, CANtastic is what exactly, Guy?
Well, it's a chance for groups, Boy Scouts or church groups or whatever, to get together and make a plan based on a theme. The theme this year is Help Hunger Take a Holiday. We try to
That was off camera.
Cue cards.
We try to have a theme each year that will be interesting, and you can think of some themes. So like tune out hunger or drive out hunger or something like that. So anyway, and then plan the structure and come, and we've been holding it about the last 10 years at the Roman Cinema. George is very gracious to let us use that space and build the structure. The build day this year is the 11th of February, so it's coming right up. And we thought we'd be coming here to promote people to come to the theater and see the structures. We're actually here begging for a couple more groups. We need a minimum of 5 groups in order to make it a decent event. We have 3 signed up. Some of the groups that normally would be there have some other problems this year and can't participate, but
So I'm doing the math, and we need 2 more groups.
2 more groups.
So what groups work best? How big a group is this? Like school groups? What's kind of the thing?
Could be school, could be businesses. Banks are good at it, you know, doing groups like that. We've had some school classes do it before. The churches. It's really any group. Channel 12 has done it 3 times over the years.
Yep, we've had Channel 12.
So it can be anybody that wants to have some fun and do it, and you just get creative. And basically, you come up with a pattern or design what you want to do, and then you match it with those cans. So if it's got white in it, you'd buy cans of potatoes. If it's yellow, you might buy corn. If it's green, and then you use that as your coloring, you know, mechanism for building the structure. So
Cool.
And it really is fun. I mean, it really is a lighthearted. There's competition, but it's very light-hearted, and there's a lot of teasing going on. So it really is a fun time to do it.
What's that?
I was going to say,
So we give some trophies. I borrowed this from Park City Credit Union, who got the trophy for the judge's favorite in 2014, and dusted it off and brought it here. And I also stole this from part of they're actually entered, so they've started collecting cans of things for their structure, which I won't divulge what it is.
Chicken noodle, I love it.
I was saying, we can maybe guess. We got some white and some red here, Jeff. We got to start thinking about what that design
But really a shout out though to George at Roman Cinema. He's always great with this stuff, right? We'll get you 2 more groups, hopefully, that join the kind of the group, right? And then canned goods. I feel like since I've been this tall, you know, they're non-perishable, right? They're always good for donating.
For a year or 2,
For a time period, right? It's not like a carrot that's going to fall apart in a couple weeks, right? So if you can help donate, also, you take those still?
Oh, absolutely. Sure. Yeah, this is a way of getting more donations. So, like Bill says, we've had this normally results in anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 pounds of food, or 3,000 to 5,000 cans. did you say the most we've had was about
And-
6,000?
Yeah, we've been on a hiatus for 2 years because of the COVID.
Right.
So in 2020, we had 6,600 cans. That was by far our record year.
And it all gets used.
And it's all, yeah, so 6,700 pounds. Our average visit is something like 85 pounds of per visit, family visit. So that's like 75 family visits that can cover. So this is substantial. I mean, this can definitely be a help. It's, like you said, Nate, it's a fun way of doing it, but there's a seriousness to it in that you're able to actually generate the food.
Cause.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So
the structures are up for 2 weeks, and then we debuild and haul the food to the food pantry.
Right.
So then obviously you're still looking for 2 more groups. They can reach out to you at the food pantry, I would assume.
website,
on your website?
anywhere. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, hopefully you guys will get those next 2 groups, and we wish you guys the best of luck with this event. But in the meantime, we do got to take a break. We appreciate you coming on. Be right back here on Up Front at 4.